Hello and welcome to another mod spotlight. This time I have mob properties by Father Toast. Pretty much this is the mob equivalent of custom chest loot. When you first load it up, it will cause no changes to your game, but it will add a new folder in your config called mob properties. And in this folder you will find a config file for every mob in the game, included ones added by other mods. And using it you can modify attributes and such to change how the mob works and add new drops and other stuff. Before I begin, I should note that this is more of a demonstration of things you can do using mob properties than a guide on how to modify things, because I'm not really an expert on how to modify the mobs using this mod, and I only know pretty much the basics. But in the description there will be some links to various posts that will help you, like the attribute page on the Minecraft wiki and Father Toast's own page on how to use this mod. So let's jump right in. Okay, here I have 4 different mobs that will all have a different drop because of what I modded them to have. Let's start with sheep. Sheep will drop a special random potion every time I kill them, and you can change it so it doesn't always happen 100%, but pretty much this mod will allow you to easily just add new drops at the set chance, or even 2 drops. So if I kill them, I have a potion there. Okay, so I got some colorful potions, but let's see what they do. Now this one gives you absorption, but it also gives you wither. This one gives you water breathing, but nausea. That's bull. Absorption and weakness. Invisibility, but fatigue. And water breathing and nausea. So, as you see, these aren't potions you'd normally get. They're special custom potions, and just to mention, the person who came up with this bit of code or whatever for the drop was Father Toast. He showed me as an example. So yeah. Also, I want to mention that all of the configs I used will be available in a single document you can get in the description, so if you want to try out any of the stuff I did, you should easily be able to try it on any mob you want. Now for chickens, they drop some special books. Now these books are a little more crazy than the potions in my opinion. We got Punch and Aqua Affinity, Smite, Bane of Arthropods, Power, and Protection. Actually, that was the only insane one this time, but I've seen it where there was up to like 4 enchantments on a single book, and from what I understand you can put these books on any item, so I could even enchant a potion with the books. So that's not the most, I guess, stable code, but still cool. Next we have the Pigman here. I modified them to give 1 to 2 quartz every time you kill them in addition to their normal drops. There's 5 here, so let's see how much we get. Huh, got exactly 5 from that. But as you see, they normally wouldn't drop quartz, but I added it in as a new drop. Now if you did want to, you could make it rare so they had like a 50 or 10% chance to drop it, and I will add some alternate versions of the configs to show you how that would be changed. And for pigs, I decided to make it a bit different, and well, they each will drop half a stack of glass. Ta-da. So as you see, you can use this to add some really cool new drops to mobs, so if you feel like one mob isn't rewarding enough, or if you just want to add some really cool random stuff, like you can make it a 1% chance for any mob to drop those special potions or one of those weird enchanted books, you could. Now let's get into the stat side of this mod. These 4 mob eggs in my inventory all have had stat changes in some way, and for the zombies, they should have some random potion effects, so let's see if we can get one of them. Normal. Oh, that was an invisible zombie. You can't really see it though, because it just turned invisible as soon as I spawned it, and I can't target the indicator now. That's awesome. Oh, that one has fire resistance. That one has another invisible zombie. But yeah, you can choose what potions they can possibly get and the chance for them to have a potion on spawning, which is pretty cool. Let me just clear out these guys and we'll do the next test. Okay, for skeletons, I gave them a huge life boost, so 100 health. They usually have 20 health, so as you can see, I can make mobs a lot stronger with this. You also can modify their damage and other factors too. I'll get into some of the others in a second, but you can make them negative as well, so you can make skeletons have half their normal health. Okay, for this next one, I will be spotting some creepers, which I made. Oh my god. I don't think I really need to do much more of a demo than that. I was going to have them chase after me really quick when I hopped into survival, but yeah, I probably should anyway. They move 100% faster. Oh god, oh god, oh god. So yeah, you can see how terrifying that is. There are a couple things I want to note before I end this mod spotlight. The first is the follow range attribute. Be careful of that. I was testing it before, just try and make creepers see you from really far away and just come bolting across at you, but it turns out that if you set it too high, it will lag your game very badly. You should be able to actually set it lower so you can make a mob only see if you're 2 blocks away or such. But just be careful when testing that, because that's the only one that actually just would lag my game out without crashing on startup. And speaking of crashing on startup, I had it happen a few times where I messed up adding a drop when I was working on the quartz. So be careful when you're adding that in and make sure you kind of follow the template I have or what someone else has. Pretty much after the double slash or backslash or whatever it is, you can write anything as a reminder text. But I think the little brackety things and the double slash both have to be there for it to work. There is also one other feature I did not show, which is you can make mobs equip themselves. So I could make it so skeletons would always spawn with armor or make them spawn with special enchanted armor or whatnot. Some other cool things I did see while looking around is that Father Toast mentions on one of his pages in his wiki about it that you can make a skeleton be equipped with a cookie for its helmet. And because a cookie has no durability, it will never burn up in sunlight, meaning the mob will not die in sunlight, which I thought was really cool. Overall, I think this mod is pretty awesome. If you're using other mods or just even vanilla and you want to make a weak mob stronger or make one mob more rewarding and give it better drops or just some random stuff like those potions, this mod is perfect for that. And in the future, it should be getting even more customization. So if you're interested in trying this mod yourself, there'll be a link to the forum post in the description, down there, apparently way past bedrock. And there's also some links to some topics to help you configure the mod, as well as my examples. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this mod spotlight, and until next time, goodbye.